This is David Memmott of Bidtrex. I'm going to explain to you in this video how Bidtrex works and what Bidtrex is about, because this is something new being introduced to you that you've never been exposed to, nor has the industry, the home repair industry, has ever been exposed to. This is a $500 billion industry, okay, that's being introduced to a new type of way of offering home repair services to consumers. Now, Bidtrex is a bidding platform that consumers utilize to create estimates via artificial intelligence. Those estimates can then be sent to one or multiple contractors for acceptance, rejection, or counter offering. Now, you're able to create an offer to contractors for repair that you need in your own home utilizing artificial intelligence. Today, contractors do use artificial intelligence to create estimates that they forward to consumers. Now you have the power to utilize artificial intelligence to create your own estimate based on your own budget for the repair that you need in your own home. Send it off to one or multiple contractors who can accept, reject, or counter the offer. If they counter the offer, you'll get notice of the counter and you'll get a detailed description why they're countering the offer, and it may be higher or even lower, okay? Because this is also competitive. There's going to be multiple contractors who are going to see these offers based on you sending it to one or multiple contractors, and they're going to be competing with each other on this. So you could wind up getting one of the best offers for your repairs from good contractors, because we only vet good contractors for these projects, and that's who we have listed on this site. I'm going to go through the process with you on this first page here, the home page, how this free form works, and it's completely free. You can also download it, print it out, or email it to whoever you want for free. But if you want to use our own contractors, you have an option after the estimate is made to use one of our contractors. And it's a very streamlined process, and I'm going to show you how that works now. Now, with this video, there's going to be additional videos on other pages that you can listen to, watch and listen to, and it's going to go through everything step by step so you can understand this process, how it works. Again, it's the first type of business method that's ever been implemented in this industry and technology, okay? So now, the get free AI estimate homepage, very simple. You're going to describe your project, okay? What do you need repaired? All right, I'm going to clear that out. And say, for example, you need plumbing or HVAC or electric, whichever one. I'm going to use plumbing right there and say whatever zip code you want to put it in. It's going to be North Carolina because we are working only at this time in North Carolina, and we will be expanding to other states. 27587, let's say. That zip code could be any zip code in North Carolina. Faucet, I'll just pick the first one, pick the first one, pick the first one. And now you, in each one of these, if and none of these fit categories that you choose from step 1 to 4, you can always go to other and enter your own description, verbal description like that. Okay, and you can enter it there, all right, and apply that. And AI will read it from there and establish the estimate based on that description that you typed out. And now you're going to click that for next, and then down here you can upload files, blueprints, and when I say files, it's going to be videos here, import images or videos up to 10 megabytes each. You can upload a blueprint. In the blueprint, you're able to upload the blueprint and then pick areas where you want to the contractor to work in. This is great also for apartment buildings. If you want a certain apartment to be fixed, you can upload a blueprint and highlight that specific apartment and areas within the apartment you want to be fixed, and put it here, and the contractor will get that. Creates a much better estimate. QR code here. With the QR code, you're able to utilize your phone. You're able to take photos of the repairs that you need and the areas of repairs that you need, and you're able to upload it utilizing this QR code. It'll open up a web page, and you're able to upload those videos or photos to that web page via your phone. Then once you're done with this, you just click generate. It'll take a few seconds to generate. Sometimes when you're starting new estimate, it'll take a little longer, take about 30 seconds to generate the estimate, and then it'll start what is pulling out, fetching the material, the photos, and actually retailers, okay, where these materials are located and the pricing confirmation of the pricing with the actual retails. I'm going to show you how that works. Now, when the estimate is uploaded, it's going to actually, you're going to see a hourglass, okay, because it actually uploads the images later and the links, so the estimate doesn't take too long to show you everything. So you can wind up reviewing the top while the bottom starts loading. I'm going to just go through this up on top. It shows you the selected services here that you went through. You have here, you can modify, go back to modify it. Find contractors. I'm going to take you through that in a minute actually. And then share here, you can either email it, you copy, you download, or you print. So if you have your own contractor, you can go ahead and email it to them, download it or print it out, whatever you want. Now here's the cost. It shows you local costs in the area based on your zip code. It shows you material costs. If there's any permits that are required, it'll show you the fees for those permits. It'll always show you the taxes as well. It will show you the project estimate, okay, and describe to you what that project assessment, I should say, and whether permit is needed. Here, no permit is needed. Recommendations. It'll even give you instructions how to do it yourself. Okay, do it yourself there. Now, let me show you here. With these materials, if you, for example, you already have these materials, you can remove the materials, or you can click here and you can modify the materials, okay, and it will change the material what it is, and also add the link to retailer. You can add materials, you can add additional photos or videos here, okay, that it'll utilize for the estimate as well. I'm going to click a retailer here just to show you. Okay, so we have link to retailer. Here's Home Depot, and it shows you where the faucets are and the price as well, so you can confirm that. And this really helps you out because you can really see what the contractor is charging you for. And as you can see here, the labor is only $150. So when you get an estimate $393.66, you understand that it's not just what the contractors getting themselves. You realize the contractor is only getting $150, and all these are the material costs and taxes. Okay, and you can actually modify these. For example, the faucet here is $180, but you can go ahead and pick maybe a cheaper faucet that you want. As you can see here, different prices. You can pick those and modify this, okay, by just clicking that. You can modify it, all right, and replace with, or you could click replace with AI. You can either modify it like this, enter it, and click AI, and it will modify it. You can put on the link, for example. You can click on this link here with the faucet is, grab the URL, right, for this page, and just enter it here. Okay, click replace with AI, and it will actually go to that retail and replace it. And then it will modify the price for you there. All right, and now the next thing to do is here, if you want to utilize one of our contractors, you only have to click here, find contractors, and it will take you to your consumer dashboard. You don't have to be signed in or registered, okay? You only have to be signed in and signed up, I should say, and registered if you want to send a bid to contractors. And to do that, you basically fill out these three boxes here. All right, and the first one is your address, okay, would be the one that you just put in, even if it's just a zip code. You can add the full address later. You could select the contractors, and you select the contractors by going down here and just basically selecting that. You're looking for the plumber there, and the plumber is right there. Enters it. Then you enter the schedule when you want the work to be done and the time that you want the work to be done. Set the schedule, any notes that you want the contractor to read, and you've got it right there. And everything is set here. And once you are signed up and signed in, if you want to send the bid to your contractor, you can click there. If you want to review the whole details of the estimate again, you could just click that. You could see the estimate right there. Go back to your page here. I'm going to just click this back here. Again, the schedule is already set. And then you go ahead and click submit. And what happens, as you can see from here, it goes into the bid section. It's in bidding right now, and the contractor will automatically receive it. It will receive it on its phone. It's an Uber type method and process where on their phone they'll get new bid and they'll get your price of $393.66. They're able to review the details and they're able to accept, reject, or counter your offer. If they need inspection, it'll go automatically to inspection. You'll see it. You'll get email notification. Counter bids. If the contractor wants a counter bid, it'll jump from bids. You'll see it to counter bids right there. Okay, and then if it's booked, if you agree on the counter bid, we'll go into the booked section where the contractor will now be able to perform the job at the date and time assigned to it. And once it's done, it'll move it to completed section right there. Okay, and once you get on this page here, once you're signed up and signed in, you'll be able to see additional um, tutorials here and helper tools on each one of these. When you click onto these, it'll just pop up a little helper uh, notification and explain to you what every step is to it. Okay, I wish you the best.